Are you curious about the cost of living in Nashville? If so, then you're going to want to stay tuned because I am tackling all things about the cost of living in Music City. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin Davis and I am a local Nashville real estate agent. I'm with Weichert Realtors, the Andrews Group. Now, if this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to welcome you. Of course, if you are thinking about making a move to Nashville, then you're going to want to consider hitting that little bell down below. Every week I put out new content just talking about all things Nashville, moving to Nashville, things to do in Nashville. So you're gonna wanna subscribe so you don't miss a new video. Okay, so today's topic, we are diving into the cost of living in Nashville. Okay, so today's topic, we are diving into the cost of living in Nashville. Now, when I say Nashville, I mean Davidson County. So Davidson County is going to be the central county around just the heart of Nashville. If you are curious about the cost of living in Franklin, I am going to be tackling that in one of my upcoming videos, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that one. So if you are thinking about moving here, chances are you've already gone to the Google search bar and you want to know what the cost of living is in Nashville. And chances are you've seen all those articles pop up that talk about Nashville's high cost of living. Now, Tennessee, as a state in general, we have relatively low cost of living. Nashville is the most expensive city within the state of Tennessee to live. However, when you are looking at the cost of living in Nashville and you compare that to major cities like LA, Chicago, New York, all of those cities that are major feeder cities into Nashville, Nashville is still far more affordable than what you could afford in those cities. Now, yes, we have seen a huge wave of people moving here over the last almost decade. And so yes, just the sheer amount of people coming here is driven up home prices, it's driven up rent prices, it's basically just driven up the cost of living, but it is still not out of reach as it can be in other cities. So if you're trying to determine whether Nashville is affordable for you, one of the best places for me to point you to is going to be this website right here. You're going to want to head to this website, and what you can do, yes, I know it's long, sorry about that. When you go to that site, you're going to put in the city where you live, and then you're also going to put in Nashville, and you're going to put in your current salary, and it's going to compute and it's going to show you exactly how much money you would need to make in Nashville to be able to still have the same kind of lifestyle that you have now. So if you do this, you're more than likely going to find, especially if you're coming from another big major city, that Nashville, you can make less but still have the same kind of lifestyle here versus in that city. So that's one of the best resources that I can point you to when it comes to your own personal financial situation. And you know, that's also something that you're probably going to want to take a look at if you are interviewing for jobs here, because the last thing that you want to do is already agree upon a salary and then you find out, like I may have needed more money to make this work. And so if you know that going in, you could use it as a negotiation tactic. Now, whether or not you end up with that higher salary that you may ask for, you know, that's another thing, but at least you're walking in aimed with more knowledge to give you a little bit of edge, you know, when it comes to negotiating powers. So another thing to consider when looking at the cost of living in Nashville is that we have some of the lowest property taxes in the country. Tennessee is ranked the 11th lowest when it comes to property tax. And then pair that with the fact that we have no state income tax. Between both of those, ultimately, you're gonna end up with more money back in your pocket. I hope this video was helpful. I know it's really hard to kind of speak individually on everybody's personal situation, but hopefully you'll find this a really good resource to help you so that you can go check out the website, see what the cost of living in Nashville would look like for you based on where you are now. If you are thinking about making a move to Nashville, be sure to check out this video or click down below where you can grab my free Nashville relocation guide. Please don't hesitate to reach out if there's anything that I can ever do or any questions I can ever answer. I'm Caitlin Davis. I'll see you next time.